Hello students, welcome back. This is Pravin and we are going to learn the new topic today. I want something in a cage. So see on page number 38 under comprehension check section, the first question is write true or false against each of the following statements. The first one, Mr. Purcell sold birds, cats, dogs and monkeys. The answer is true. The second one, he was very concerned about the well-being of the birds and animals in his shop. False. He was impressed by the customer who bought the two doves. False. And the last one, he was a successful shop owner, though insensitive and cold as a person. Again, false. The second question on same page number, why is Mr. Purcell compared to an owl? Mr. Purcell's large glasses magnified his eyes so as to give him the appearance of a wise and genial owl. The third one, from the third paragraph, pick out words associated with cries of birds, twitters, rustling, squeals, chirps, squawks. Second one, words associated with noise, flicker, scampered, words suggestive of confusion and fear, frantic, frightened, bewildered, blindly seeking. On page number 39, the fourth question is Mr. Purcell heard it no more than he would have heard the ticking of a familiar clock. Read paragraph beginning with it was a rough day. The first question is what does it refer to? Here it refers to the chirping, squeaking and mewing of birds and animals in the shop. The second question, why does Mr. Purcell not hear it clearly? Answer is Mr. Purcell did not hear the noise clearly because he owned the pet shop and thus these noises seemed usual to him, like the ticking of a clock. He was used to the noise. On page number 42, the first question is, do you think the atmosphere of Mr. Purcell's shop was cheerful or depressing? Give reasons for your answer. The atmosphere of Mr. Purcell's shop was cheerful because of the presence of so many chirping and squeaking birds and animals. However, all these birds and animals were in cages, and no one can be happy when inside a cage. Hence, the atmosphere was in a way depressing as well. Second, describe the stranger who came to the pet shop. What did he want? The stranger who came to the pet shop was wearing shiny shoes, a cheap, ill-fitting, but new suit. He had a startling glance and close cropped hair. He was grazing around the shop. He wanted something in a cage. Question first from the third. The man insisted on buying the doves because he was fond of birds. Do you agree? No. It does not seem that he insisted on buying doves because he was fond of birds. He did not ask for them straight away. He only said that he wanted something in a cage. Later, he added that he wanted something that flew. This manner in which he conveyed what he wanted does not show that he bought the doves because he was fond of them. The second from the third question, how had he earned the $5 he had? He had earned the $5 in 10 years. He said that he had been given $5 and a cheap suit and had been told not to get caught again, implying that he had earned the money in prison and had recently been freed. The fourth one on page number 42, was the customer interested in the care feeding of the doves he had bought? If not, why not? No, the customer was not interested in care and feeding of doves he had bought. This was because he was going to set them free. Exercise, the first question. Why, in your opinion, did the man set the doves free? The man set the doves free because he himself had been set free. The description that he gave about how he had earned the $5 show that he had been in prison for 10 years. On release, he had been given the $5 and a cheap suit. He had been told not to get caught again. Knowing the importance of freedom, he identified with the birds in a cage wanting to fly and to be free. Therefore, he bought the two doves using the money he had and then set them free. The second question on page number 42. Why did it make Mr. Purcell feel vaguely insulted? Mr. Purcell owned the pet shop and considered himself as a professional man. Customers bought birds and animals from him to keep as pets in their houses. He thought that the man had desired the doves desperately as he had spent all his income on it. That is why he sold the doves to him at a reduced price. Mr. Purcell was annoyed with the man because of his behavior. The man did not show any interest when Mr. Purcell started telling him about the care and feeding of doves. Instead, he walked out of the shop and freed the two doves he had bought, throwing away the cage on the road. This made Mr. Purcell feel vaguely insulted. So see, these are the questions and answers that we have seen. If you have any doubt, so please be free to leave a comment. The next lesson I'm going to upload soon. So please be subscribed, be share and be like my videos. Thank you very much.